user-led groups empower people and really bring back their authenticity. They bring back the passion, they bring back the strength in people.
When we became active, we were very angry. We were very disempowered, and it couldn't go on. But also what couldn't go on was just being angry. You had to have a vision of what was possible. And what NSUN did in its early days was start to talk about recovery. And recovery was always about, if services can connect you to the best of yourself, and if services keep you in your community, then your recovery will be guaranteed. Because from within you, you'll see the best of yourself, you'll feel the best of yourself, you'll start to know the best of yourself, you'll be shown the best of yourself.
The value of user-led groups is the fact that people will disclose things they will not disclose to professionals because they may find an empathy, they may find experience of what they're going through with somebody else, and therefore find solutions.
The way it started was actually called 3 Rs, which is Real Relaxing Retreat. In 2000, the year 2000, National Mind awarded me a small award called Real Lives, Real People Award, which enabled me to qualify as a complementary therapist and to disseminate workshops in the community. I was able to engage with lots of local people who were not engaging with mainstream services.
In a user-led group, you're not a service user, you're a human being first and foremost. You have a sense of belonging. You can find a sense of purpose, and everybody finds a different sense of purpose within a large group. We're getting sidelined, and that scares me. It's ironic that it's because everyone has accepted now that having people involved is what we should all do. So big organisations think they can do it for themselves. So they get their own group of users that they say, well, you're our user-led group, you're our... Well, actually, they're their supported group. And very often they lose an independent voice completely because they think they're doing it already. And I think that's the biggest threat that is posed to user-led groups now.
Because statutory services are shutting down, lots of services, and then we are picking up a lot of higher end of things that we shouldn't be picking up. So that's where the challenges come in, because we do want to help as much as we can, but sometimes you can't do everything. If we had some support from the statutory services, like if they would give us their premises which are not being used to use for our workshops, things like that, practical stuff, it would really help.
We don't have professional fundraisers, we're rushing, doing everything. And we need to be able to keep ourselves alive.
The austerity government agenda has just taken us backwards, and we need to force that away and say we're not putting up with it.
User-led groups, they've changed lives, they've saved lives, they've helped connect people to themselves, to others, to their communities. We want to fight to make sure that this crisis is recognised, that people actually are mobilised, they're motivated to do something about it, and that we do change what's happening at the moment in terms of funding for groups, in terms of support. So we want to make sure that the right people hear about this, and we want to create a campaign where people feel like they are going to be able to make a difference, and that we do make sure there's a future for user-led groups.